Welcome back, class. Today we are going to discuss about the tablet coating. So, in previous classes, we have discussed about tablet preparation, manufacturing of the tablets, classification of the tablets, types of the tablets, excipients used in the tablets, examples in the excipients used in the tablets. Then we also discussed about the granulation techniques used in the tablet. Then we discussed about the tooling. Then we discussed about the defects in tableting. Then in previous class we also discussed about how to evaluate the tablet, like weight variation, hardness, thickness, stability, disintegration, and dissolution testing, along with the videos, along with the formulas, and along with all the expressions which are required to evaluate the tablets for discussion. Next important topic to be discussed, which will end the discussion of the tablet, is coating of the tablet. First, why there is a need to coat the tablet? Generally, to mask the bitter taste, to mask the nauseous smell, we go for coating. And the oldest method of coating is called sugar coating. We will generally coat the sugar molecules with different layers and different procedures using sugar coating pans. We'll also show you that videos and even photos of how pans are appear. So we will go for coating. So coating, sugar coating is the oldest method of coating, right? Let's see some main objectives of the coating. First is to mask the bitter taste. Second is to prevent drug degradation in the stomach in the case of enteric coating. And to prevent the drug-induced irritations in some cases, like while prescribing anti-inflammatory drug system. To provide controlled release of the drug throughout the GI tract. The target drug release to a specific site in the gastrointestinal tract. So targeting of the drug, colon targeting, we will go for coating. And to mask the bitter taste and to improve the appearance of the tablet. GE, these are the general purposes or the advantages of tablet coating. Okay, so before going to different type of coatings, like I said, there is sugar coating, there is a film coating, there is an enteric coating. ఏంటిదమ్మా అక్కడ ఎలా తీస్తాం sugar coating, film coating, enteric coating, electrostatic coating, then compression coating, dip coating. So there are lots of coating techniques. But before going into detail of the coating, what are the basic requirements for the coating? So that is important. Number one, first thing required for the coating is what I feel is a coating solution. So you need a coating solution which will generally help us in forming a film around the coating material, right? So there are a lot of polymers which are generally used as coating solution. Generally, coat is a protective film around the tablet, which can mask the bitter taste, which can improve the stability, which can control the release, which can improve the appearance, like what you said, which can prevent the nauseous and obnoxious smell from the tablet. So all these functions are seen in the film. So what is the film? It's a coating material which is like forming a protective layer onto the tablet. So coating solutions are very, very important. So coloring agents, opacifiers, plasticizers, and film forming agents are generally mixed in these coating solutions. Right. So there are also coating emulsions in some cases, like we have tractor emulsion paint, right? There are like paint, Asian paint. We call it emulsion because we use certain paints which are non-water soluble paints, right, to prevent the staining and to increase the life of the painting in our house. So likewise, if you want to use such kind of oily paints, we need to go for coating solution కాకుండా coating emulsion కి కూడా వెళ్ళాల్సి వస్తుంది. So the first part, first material or the first requirement for the coating is coating solution. Next, very very important part of the coating is coating pan. So there are a lot of different types of coating pan, conventional perforated coating pan, red immersed spot type of coating pan, drum like of coating pan, and the latest one, modern one, we can say is fluidized bed coater and fluidized bed dryer. Along with the drying, it can also go for the coating. So there are a lot of coating pans. So after coating solution, the basic requirement for the coating is coating pans, right? So in coating pans, what we need is very important. We need to control the flow rate of the air. Like I hope, if possible, I can show you the coating pan here. Mm, coating fan super. I want to show you the coating fan generally contain one is hot air circulation or supply, and the second one is that spray gun which sprays the coating solution, right? And the third one, what you want is RPM which is maintained, and the buffers, the coating fan which are generally helpful for us in rotating the factory. This kind of coating is fluidized bed coater. So spray coating. So tablets are suspended in the hot air and the liquid coating solution is sprayed on it. So అలా కూడా ఉంటాయండి. Then coating pan I want to show you, but I don't know whether it is there in the PPT or not. Let me check once. Today I have seen the coating pan here. Yeah, yeah. This is the coating pan what I'm discussing about. Right? So coating fan low, there is a perforated fan and the air entering into this fan comes out from the holes and this fan continuously rotates to tumble the tablets here and the spray pattern is the coating solution which is being sprayed onto the tablet bed. So coating fan lo general considerations ఏముంటాయండి. First you need to maintain the RPM rotations of the coating fan. If this is speed, then coating efficiency is affected. If this is too slow, then tablets will stick, coating solution will stick to each other and can cause coating defects. So moderate RPM should be maintained. Right. Next, very important is spray gun. Spray gun is the device which is going to help us in spraying the coating solution. So you can see here, this is the spray gun what I'm showing you, which is what can I say, the spraying the coating solution. Next important and immediate part is drying systems because as soon as you are spraying the liquid binding solution or liquid coating material onto the tablet bed, immediately they'll start sticking on each other. In order to prevent it, you need the circulation of hot air, proper hot air, and also a suction system which can suck out this hot air in the solvent so that the people working over there are not being affected. Okay, so suction system and air pressure monitoring system. So these are important in coating fans. So there are variety of coating fans that we will discuss, like perforated coating fan and many other coating fans are there that we will discuss later. But first, let's see how what is tablet coating and how coating is done. See clearly here, two coating equipments are shown. This is conventional fan coating. That's what I'm speaking about, and this is fluidized coating. I'll show you the even video how this coating is done. And you can see here small pellets are being coated and they are filled in the capsule and that is possible to get a controlled drug delivery, right? So check out the coating. So tablet coating defined as tablet covered with one or more layers of mixtures of various substances or film forming substances. Objectives already మనం చూసామండి. Reduce the influence of atmosphere, mask the taste, odor, and color, controlling the release or modifying the release, protecting drug against GI environment, entry coating, then avoid irritation of esophagus and stomach, esophagus of the stomach, incompatibilities of the drug mask sedum, improve elegance, color, imprinting, right, imprinting, and the patient acceptance to improve sedum. So palatability improves sedum, increasing the mechanical strength of the core tablet and to prevent the direct contact with the drug substance. So these are the objectives already we discussed about the coating. So mask the bitter taste, mask the nauseous taste, improve the stability, control the release, modify the release, inter-release the useful to be, right, mask the irritation in the environment, and color imprinting and patient acceptance also will be improved in order to improve the elegance of the tablet, mechanical strength of the tablet can also be increased. So these are the objectives of the tablet. So coming to the coating, generally there are two types of coating only, broadly speaking. Functional coating means that coating solution or the film form will have certain function. It's called functional coating. Non-functional coating means this coating material will will not have any function except elegance appearance. That's it, right? So this is the basic two type of coating: functional coating, non-functional coating. So you can see how sugar-coated tablets appear. So nice to see, right? With shiny, glossy appearance and ready to be acceptable. So cross section చూస్తే ఇక్కడ లోపల tablet ఉంటే దానిపైన all these coating ఉంటుంది. So here he is showing the example of compression coating anyhow, but I am showing you about the cross section of the sugar coating. So cross section of sugar coating చూస్తే you will find the sugar coating layer on the top of the core tablet. So that can be seen. The main steps involved in the coating of the tablet. This is very, very important. And steps involved: coating solution in the pen should be sprayed on the tablets. Then, in order to prevent sticking of the tablets with each other, this coating solution should be immediately dry. Solvent present in the coating solution should dry, and polymer or the sugar or the whatever material, film falling material we are using, that should form a protective coat around the tablet. Then when the solvent has evaporated, the tablet will be coated with the solid components of original coating solution. So this is the coating pan which I have shown you. Like earlier we discussed, things to be considered, things to be monitored is number one, RPM, number two, temperature. Yeah. So I can say rate of drying also if you want. Uh, Rate of drying low, temperature and speed both are maintained, right? And next is RPM, rate of drying, spray solution concentration. The spray solution contains film forming agent, right? Even some important times we used to use plasticizer also in it. So plasticizers are generally used in order to impart the flexibility and plasticity to the coating solution. If not, the coating solution will be simply worn out from the tablet, like blistering in the చూసాం మనం. సో జనరల్లీ మన ఇంట్లో కోటింగ్ చేసేటప్పుడు అండి, పెయింటింగ్ చేసేటప్పుడు పెయింట్ లో టర్పంటైన్ ఆయిల్ కలుపుతాం. దట్ ఈస్ అ ప్లాస్టిసైజర్. సో దిస్ ఆయిల్ విల్ ఇంపార్ట్ ద ఫ్లెక్సిబిలిటీ టు ద పెయింట్. సో అన్ఈవెన్ సర్ఫేసెస్ లో కూడా పెయింట్ ని, క్రెవైసెస్ లో కూడా పెయింట్ ని పంపించి ప్రాపర్ యూనిఫామ్ ఫిల్మ్ ఫామ్ చేయడంలో హెల్ప్ చేస్తుంది. లేకపోతే ఫిల్మ్ బ్రేక్ అయిపోతుంది. ఎడ్జ్ ఆఫ్ ద టేబుల్ దగ్గర ఆర్ ద డోర్ ఆర్ విండో దగ్గర మీరు కోట్ చేసేటప్పుడు, పెయింట్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఆ ఎడ్జ్ దగ్గర ప్రాపర్ గా ఫిల్మ్ ఫామ్ కాదు, బ్రేక్ అయిపోతుంది బికాస్ ఆఫ్ absence of plasticizer. So plasticizer is also important. Spraying solution or film forming agent is important. Rate of drying low, temperature, right? And even suction is important. And RPM, with what speed you are rotating this tablet coating pan, is also very, very important. I'll show you different types of coating pans also, don't worry. So next, see, you can see here clearly what I discussed. This is the spray gun which is spraying the this thing, what do we say, coating solution or film forming agent, and this is the hot air inlet. This is sending the warm air so that these tablets do not stick to each other and properly dry the solvent and coat solution is properly formed. And here you can see the suction, excess of hot air and the solvents are not which are not safe to inhale are being sucked through the holes present in this perforated coating pad. So this is how coating is done. Now the most important part of today's class is sugar coating. So sugar coating is a not new technique. Sugar coating is very, very, very old technique. Sugar coating was seen from the Egyptian era, mummification era. So much sugar coating we are seeing, right? To mask the bitter taste, we used to use medicines along with the sugar. So simply outer layer is being coated with the sweet substances like honey, sugar, and other material, which will form a protective coat, which will prevent the tablet, increase the strength, and also give basically it functions as masking the bitter taste. Now, sugar coating and just taking the sugar and simply coating on the tablet currently, we will have lot of steps in sugar coating. There are a lot of disadvantages of sugar coating and advantages of sugar coating. Kuda. Advantages is it's a cheap. Advantages is sugar is available everywhere. Advantages it can mask the bitter taste. Advantages are many. But the same way, there are a lot of disadvantages. Number one, and the first disadvantage is the weight of the tablet increases to 60% due to the coating of sugar and other layers which we use in the sugar coating. And second important thing, sometimes the liquid present in the sugar coating solution can seep into the tablet and decrease the strength and hardness of the tablet. So that can be also a major disadvantage. And the third and the very important disadvantage is it's time consuming. Like what we are seeing on the screen, that there are lots and lots of steps in the sugar coating. Like the first step, we call it sealing, then subcoating, then syruping, then polishing, then finishing is there. So in some textbooks, some parts are being changed. So seal coating lo, we will first use some material like zine and zine and other polymers which are like shellac, which are water resistant and prevents your tablet from the water seeping in. You know what is zine and mokkajonna tintam kada, we used to eat kanki, right? So ఆ కంకి తిన్నాక మన పళ్ళల్లో ఇరుక్కుంటుంది చూడండి, లైక్ ఫైబ్రస్ సబ్స్టాన్స్, పళ్ళతో పీకి తిన్నప్పుడు, దాట్ ఈస్ ద జీన్. యూజింగ్ దట్ corn and maize, zine is prepared. Some cellulose derivative. So animals నుండి వచ్చేది shellac అండి. Shellac and zine are generally used to coat the first layer of the tablet coating, which prevents the water seeping inside the tablet. And one way or other, it is making our tablet is a water resistant or waterproof. After sealing coating, then you will have subcoating. Subcoating is nothing but an adhesive substance. Subcoating lo chala material, like we'll discuss in coming slides, that acacia, some kind of gums and cellulose derivatives are used. Subcoating will form a bridge, will form an adhesive between the seal layer and the syruping layer. So that is the second very important coat. So sealing of a coat ichi agamandi. So we will first go a single coat of it, wait for 15-20 minutes, let the coat dry, then go for the second coating, then go for the third coating. Like that, generally 4 to 6 coatings are being done in order to make sure that sealing is properly done. Mali, every time you're stopping there for some time so that that particular coat dries. Then you have subcoating. In subcoating, again, we have more than 3 to 4
Furkan,
kinds of coating. And in subcoating, we will use adhesive substances like what we discussed. And you will wait for drying of the one coat. Then after that, we will go for it again. So generally, if you're going for 4 coats, it's going to take more than an hour, because after every coat, we are waiting 20 minutes. So as the first coat dries, and a coating process takes place for 5 to 10 minutes. So general tendency, 4 times coat చేసామంటే అండి 18 minutes అయిపోతుంది, more than an hour. And coating time కి మళ్ళీ 4 5 20 plus 20. So easily 80 minutes, or like we can say 100 minutes, right? So more than 1.5 hours it's taking for coating. So just for one coat. So అలా 6 coatings ఉన్నాయి అంటే 6 layers అంటే it's going to take more than a day. So sugar coating is going to consume lots of time, going to increase the weight to the 60% of the tablet, and that is a biggest disadvantage of sugar coating. Then we have syruping in some books. If you prefer standard books like Lashman, Ansel, Tibaldi, Alton, you will have, instead of smoothing, you will have the sugar coating or syruping. Now is the move when you're adding literally the sugar solution onto the tablet. Again, every time after coating for 5 to 10 minutes, you're waiting for 15 to 20 minutes to dry the coat. Again, applying seventh coat, second coat, then third coat. You will make sure multiple coats until you will find smooth surface of the sugar solution onto the top of the tablet. So that's the important thing you need to remember. దాని తర్వాత అండి, and polishing. Finishing and polishing is to remove the adhesion or material present on the tablet. And polishing low, we will remove the handprints and other things. In polishing, we will change the this one. What can we say? Coating solution. You change the pan. We'll take canvas coated pans and we'll apply certain polishing so that the shiny appearance comes onto the tablet. So these are the different steps involved in tablet coating. Let's see what are the some example polymers and other solutions or the material used in sugar coating. So sealing, just in that చెప్పానండి, it prevents the moisture penetration into the tablet. So generally shellac, zinc, cellulose acetate phthalate, CAP అంటామండి, cap, are used for sealing. Then subcoating అనుకున్నాము. Subcoating is needed See, five subcoatings is each time you are waiting for 15 to 20 minutes, right? So material, sticky material like syrup containing gelatin, acacia, PVP are generally used in order to improve the binding. It bonds the sugar coating with the tablet. So adhesive coating also we are going for subcoating. Smoothing is also called as syruping because sugar syrup is being coated, right? So remove rough layers and makes the tablet smooth. And తర్వాత coloring, again sugar solution containing the color solution is being coated, and basically titanium dioxide గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి చాలా important, gives opacity. Opacity generally gives the masking nature, so that's very very important. So crevices and other things are being masked. Generally we'll apply talcum powder onto our mouth, onto our face for opacity. It hides certain imperfections on the skin. Then you have polishing. Like I said, we will change the coating pan into the canvas coating pan, and we use certain polishing substances like beeswax, Carnauba wax, which will help in shining of this coating. This one coating outer coat, right? So this is about sugar coating. So sugar coating lo only sealing, subcoating, syruping, coloring, polishing, printing. So these are the different coatings used. Okay, Anna. So sorry for inconvenience. I was talking to your pharmacology teacher to arrange this class today. Anyhow, so we were discussing about the coating and steps involved in sugar coating. So as you have seen, this is the cumbersome and the big process, old process, right? And they have a lot of disadvantages, and especially it's consuming lot of time. That's the reason why we are like not showing interest on the sugar coating. But till date, 70% of the coating is sugar coating only. Next, the new version of the coating is film coating. The major difference between sugar coating and film coating, there are not lot of steps and layered by layered procedure in film coating. Where when sugar coating is taking a lot of time, more than a day and a half, whereas the film coating will take some minutes. In sugar coating, we have lots of different layers, different coating steps, and a lot of material used. In film coating, you will have a simple film, very light, and in sugar coating, when the tablet weight is increased to 60%, in film coating, you will see the increase in the tablet weight is negligible. So what's happening here? We are using certain polymers which are film formers like HPMC, right? Microcrystalline cellulose and PVP and other cellulose derivatives. These cellulose derivatives are first dissolved into the proper solvent and coloring agent is being mixed in it and your coating solution is ready. And don't forget to add plasticizer in it. So by mixing these organic solvents, coloring agent, film forming agent, and especially the plasticizer, our coating solution is ready. You will use the conventional old type of coating fans only, but you will have the single coating step. That is no need of like sealing, syruping, subcoating, finishing, polishing. No, there is a single way of polishing. Your first step flow, there will be multiple rounds, two, three rounds until you get the perfect film onto the tablet. So why film coating is becoming like popular is it doesn't increase the weight of the tablet. It's not going to take lots of time, right? And there is no step of like drying it because thermal level substances, say sugar coating, generally sugar is dissolved in the water, so it's going to create a problem. Here, organic solvents easily dry at the low temperatures. So all these are the advantages of film coating. Okay, so film coating, look, just like what I said, we want film forming polymers. We want a solvent which can dissolve the color, plasticizer, and film forming polymer. Then we want a plasticizer which imparts the flexibility, which imparts the plasticity to the coating solution and to the film we can say, and a coloring agent which gives the nice color to our coating solution. So these are the major ingredients used in film coating. Whereas if you see in the sugar coating, there is a list of big ingredients, but here you have the very small one, and it will help us saving lots and lots of time. So film forming polymers, there are a lot of examples. Please go through these examples. Film forming law, modified release coating, what polymers we are using, enteric coating coating, what polymers you are using as a film former, and immediate release, right? What polymers you are using. First, let's focus on enteric coating, like what we discussed, CAP, cellulose acetate phthalate, Udragit, HPMC, HPMCAC, right? That is HPMC acetosuccinate anamata, PVAP, polyvinyl alcohol phthalate, and HPMCP, that is hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose phthalate. So you see here, this phthalate part is used everywhere for specifically enteric coating. Remember what is enteric coating? In enteric coating, tablet is not supposed to be dissolved, not supposed to release the drug in gastric environment where the pH is less, pH is acidic. Instead, it will stay there for 2 hours until gastric emptying time comes. Then the tablet will be transited to the intestines, and where the pH is the basic, and immediately it starts dissolving. So in this way, you can protect the gastric environment from irritant drugs, and in the second way, you can protect the drugs from the acidic environment of the tablet. So very important enteric coating polymers. Please note it down. Then modified release polymers, currently you have ethyl cellulose, polyvinyl acetate, PVA, and HPMCAC and acrylase. These are going to help us in modifying the release, changing the release. And immediate release, especially కావాలనుకున్నప్పుడు, we have hydromelose, formerly called as HPMC, HPC, hydroxypropyl cellulose, methyl cellulose, sodium carboxymethyl cellulose, polyvinyl pyrrolidine, polyvinyl alcohol, and polyethylene glycol and copolymers and tamandi, right? And polyvinyl alcohol and polyethylene glycol, PVA and PEGs, these are also called as copolymers, and PVA alone. These are certain film forming agents used during tableting. So, sorry, tablet coating. So, I request you to please take a screenshot. These polymers are very important. Next. So, hoping you're taking the screenshot. Next, like after film forming agents in film forming, next thing is we know you need a plasticizer. Then you need a solvent. So, plasticizers flow generally low molecular weight in the plasticizers you will take. Capable to modify the physical properties is important, right? So better mechanical properties, resistance to deformation, flexible and elastic nature. Also, we are going to use for plasticizers and solvents. So there are two types of solvents: organic solvents and water, or aqueous solvents and non-aqueous solvents. This is the polar water. Environmental safety concerns, financial concerns, and solvent residue ఎలా treat చేస్తున్నారు should be kept in mind while selecting the solvent, because there are many solvents which are carcinogenic if inhaled in excess. So there should be an provision there for an exhaust which immediately sucks these solvents when they get evaporated. So that's very, very important. That's why nowadays open type of coating pans are becoming less popular, whereas our cold, closed one and coating pans with the what with the fluidized bed coater type one are becoming more popular, right? So we have film formers, just like I said, cellulose acetate phthalate and all those things, right? Then we have plasticizers like castor oil. I gave you an example of turpentine oil in the household structures. We use surfactants sometimes to improve the solubility of the formulation. And if at all, if our like coloring agent is an oil soluble, then we need a surfactant as an emulsifying agent. That's very important. We'll add sweetening agents also to mask the bitter taste. We'll add certain glossants which improve the luster, like polishing substances, like beeswax are also being added. And volatile solvents are generally added in film coating, right? So a typical aqueous film coating formulation contains film forming agent, either ascornally 7 to 18%, plasticizer 0.5 to 2%, colorant and opacifier 2.5 to 8%, and the vehicle solvent is up to 100%, right? So film forming agent are only 7 to 18% depending on the intensity, thickness of the film you want. Plasticizer depending on the flexibility you want, plasticity you want, 0.5 to only 2%, not more than 2%. Coloring and flavoring agent opacifiers only 2.5 to 8% depending on what like bright colors you want. And vehicle especially should be any organic or inorganic vehicle which we are using. So film coating and sugar coating load, there are lot of comparisons and you can see just now we discussed film coating low, sugar coating low. If disadvantage is say in film coating, we are using volatile solvents. It's costly affair, and if someone inhales, it's becoming probiotic. That's the major problems in film coating. So in film coating, advantages it retains the shape of the original coat, small weight increase just to 10%, whereas tablets to 60 to 100% increase అవుతుంది. Logo or the brake lines are possible. ఇక్కడ logo, low brake line ఏం possible లేదండి. ఇక్కడ no weight or size variation. ఇక్కడ lots of weight and size variation in sugar coating. Process flow, film coating can be completely automated, easy training operation, single stage, right? Less time and easily adaptable and controllable. Whereas it is difficult to automate, considerable training is required, multi-stage syruping, sealing, supporting, finishing, polishing, and not able to use in the controlled release. So this is how we choose in the film coating. So before going to the problems in film coating, let me show you some videos on coating fans. So that's the very important thing what I personally feel. Okay. So let me stop sharing and let me show you. Yeah. So let me open coating. Yeah. So let me put black filter. So just a moment. Let me share screen for coating. Yeah. So you can see how coating is going. So I'm muting it. You can see this is what we are discussing all the day. So these are the coating pans, and you can see this is the spray gun. I'll show you. Mm, yeah, this is the spray gun spraying the solution, right, with an atomization. This is the where hot air being passed, right, and even the suction system should be there. So this is how tablet coating is done in conventional old coating pans. But we need to focus on some other methods also, right? So I will show you the other type of coating, that is fluidized bed coater. Oh my God. Yeah. So this is how fluidization takes place, like what we discussed. Mm, so you can see how fluidization is taking place. This is the fluidized bed coater. Yeah. There you are putting the tablets in perforated pan. This pan is perforated indeed. After filling the load, what you're doing, just have a look. You're sending it to this area where you have back filters on the top, and we will simply blow a hot air from the bottom so that the tablets will be suspended in the hot air. Then we will send the coating solution, which can improve the coating. So just have a look. This is the hot compressed air being sent. See, these are the heaters which are heating the hot air. Yeah. So now we have a lot of back filters on the top so that to collect, see, these are the back filters we discussed in engineering topics, right? Unit operations. These back filters will collect the solid particles and remove the air from it, right? Then this is how fluidized bed dryer takes place. అందులోనే కోటింగ్ కూడా జరుగుతుంది. ఓహో, ఇక్కడ కోటింగ్ లేదా? ఫ్లాట్ fluidized bed dryer. Yeah, this is the video I'm searching for. You can have a look here. How tablet coating is taking place here. Please have a look. Speed and speed and speed. Yeah. So here he is showing granules. Same with the granules and also with the tablets. See, fluidization జరుగుతుందండి. ఆ fluidization లో what is happening? Hot air లో ఆ tablets are being suspended. Then after that, coating solution will be sent so that all these granules or all these tablets are being coated. This is the newest method of coating the tablets. See, granulation జరుగుతుంది first. So granules are prepared. So binding agent first spray చేశారండి. You can see how granules are prepared using the binding agent, and all excipients are being added. After forming a granule, then we'll start spraying the coating solution. So granule is ready. Now coating operation begins. See, coating solution coat చేస్తుంటే you can see clearly how the granules are being coated. So put one round, two rounds, so the film coating perfectly forms on the each and every granule. So then we'll go simply for the compression so that we can get perfect granules. Okay, so this is fluidized bed coater. Okay, so spray gun, that's important, and how fluidization is taking place is important. How perforated things are there is important. So that is so. This is what we discussed. Next, very important, Andy, for today's class is problems in tablet coating. So let's see what are the problems in tablet coating. Let me share the screen again so that you can see. Yeah. So even we discussed few of the problems in previous class. We have 10 more minutes. We'll cover all the problems. So first is picking and sticking. So tablets will see this is kind of unrolled surfaces, small holes pulled into the film, a small amount of film flaking takes place. This is called picking and sticking in tablet coating. Peeling, student, you can see here. So film coat and it the peel at risk. Basically peeling the coating peels away from the tablet surface and large amount of film flaking from the tablet surface, usually because of lack of proper plasticizer and adhesive nature. This thing happens. Then very important is orange peel effect అండి. So orange peel మీద ఎలా అయితే రఫ్నెసెస్ ఉంటాయో గుంతలు ఉంటాయో that's called orange peel effect or roughness on the surface of the tablet. So tablet మీద కోటింగ్ అయినాక కూడా ఆ స్మూత్నెస్ ఉండదండి, రఫ్నెస్ కనిపిస్తుంది. That's called orange peel effect. Then twinning of the tablets, two or more tablets that stick together and carbon problem, ఆ స్టిక్ అని తీసేస్తే ఆ మధ్య గ్యాప్ లో కోటింగ్ ఉండదు. That's very problematic point. Again, cracking also takes place because you are rotating the coating fan, so tablets are continuously subjected to stress. So there are chances of cracking and erosion of the tablet. Okay, some part of the material like friability law to tablet content erode with the erosion of the tablet. So these are problems in film coating, right? So ఇంకా ఉన్నాయండి లోగో బ్రిడ్జింగ్ అవుతుందంటే లోగోలో దట్ మెటీరియల్ విల్ బి ఫిల్డ్. సో దట్ ఇస్ ద ప్రాబ్లమ్, రైట్? సో దీస్ ఆర్ ద సర్టెన్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఇన్ కోటింగ్. సో ఫంక్షనల్ కోటింగ్ అంటే ఏంటండి? ఇంతవరకు మనం చూసింది ఏం కోటింగ్? నార్మల్ కోటింగ్. సో ఆల్రెడీ వి డిస్కస్ హియర్, రైట్? ఏం చెప్పుకున్నామండి? కోటింగ్ లో, కోటింగ్ ఫిల్మ్స్ లో టూ టైప్స్ అనుకున్నాం. వన్ ఈస్ ఫంక్షనల్ కోటింగ్, నాన్ ఫంక్షనల్ కోటింగ్. So sugar coating, film coating, non-functional. It is not showing any function. Whereas if you see enteric coating, it has certain function. What is that function? To prevent the solubility of drug in the GI environment, acidic environment. That is the function of enteric coating. So the technique involved in the enteric coating is protected. Right? Code. So the acidic environment of stomach is protected and pH sensitive polymers are used. Already we discussed even what polymers we are going to use, right? So we are not going to discuss in detail. Polymers లో మనం చెప్పుకున్నామండి. Udrazid అనుకున్నాము, shellac, sorry, hydroxypropyl methyl phthalate, cap, cellulose phthalate, right? Diethyl phthalate. So ఈ phthalate అన్ని enteric prevention ఉంటుంది. So fluidized bed coater, just the video what I showed, how tablet are being suspended in the hot air and how liquid coating agent is being coated. So ఇది already we have seen the this one in a video, right? Next important type of coating, and we have seen sugar coating, film coating, and trick coating. In trick coating, no polymers are important, and how you are preventing the tablet from dissolving in the gastric environment, especially in the stomach, and is important. How much time you are testing, and is important, right? So next is compression coating or press coating. Here, you are not going to use any coating solution. You're not going to use any coating pan. You're not going to heat the tablet. Simply, you will first compress the tablet, then you will take the coating material dry and you will have the double compression on the tablet. This is called compression coating. Core of the tablet, దానిపైన ఇంకో మెటీరియల్ ని కంప్రెస్ చేసి పడేసాం. So this will help us in coating thermolayable substances. This will help us in preventing lot of time, solution, and many other things. So compression coating is very, very useful. And right. So press coating involves compacting the coating material around the perforated, sorry, performed core. For creating modified release drugs, generally we'll go for the compression coating, and this is a dry process, the only dry process here. Okay, so compressed to sugar coating uses fans. Compression coating is more uniform and uses less coating material. No need of fans, just compression. No need of liquids. No need of drying and all. So that is very, very important in compression coating. So enteric coating లో already we discussed అండి. Enteric coating లో ఏం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి? Enteric environment లో tablet ని we are not allowing it to dissolve by using polymers like cellulose phthalate, glutarates, and other phthalates. And we were allowing the tablet to stay in the stomach without dissolving, without any reaction for 2 hours. Then when tablet moves to the intestine, then only tablet dissolves. This is enteric coating. This is done for the two methods like one we discussed. It is protecting the tablet from the acidic harsh environment of the stomach, acidic stomach, right? Second thing is to prevent the stomach environment from the drugs like NSAIDs and irritating drugs which can damage the stomach environment, can cause ulcers, can stimulate the HCl secretion, can improve, decrease much pH of the stomach and can cause ulcers and acidity. So ala prevent చేయడానికి we have the Enteric coating. And compression coating, if your tablet is like thermolabile, you don't need a heating step, then you will go for compression coating. If your tablet is water sensitive, you can't add any solvent, then you can go for compression coating. If you want to finish it fast, you can go for a compression coating. If you want your film to show modified release action, functional film, then you will go for compression coating. If you want to mask the incompatibility by going with the coating, then first coat tablet will have the one product and the incompatible product will be compressed on that. It's not mixed together on. So ila you can achieve that modifications in release using the coating. So that's it about the coating, types of coating. Even in electrostatic coating and vacuum coating. Vacuum coating lo em chestamanటే we'll apply the vacuum so that at the low temperature water evaporates and tablet get dried, coating solution get dried immediately. Adokatandi. Electrostatic coating, like what we have, like 1 gram gold, right? In electrostatic coating in Singapore, like we study in gold arc method, in colloidal dispersions, in intermediate chemistry, and even in physical pharmacy also. What we will do, we will take the solution, like in this case coating solution it will possible only in the ionic substances. Coating solution will be having one charge, and your tablet or the granule which you want to coat will have the other charge. And మనం పెట్టగానే opposite charge attract అవ్వడం వల్ల molecular level లో that coating solution goes and attaches or deposits on the tablet. So like what happens in galvanic cell, we know, right? Copper electrode, zinc electrode పెట్టి copper sulfate solution, zinc sulfate solution పెట్టేసి electricity పంపించినప్పుడు how one material, one compound is eroded from one electrode and deposited on the other electrode. And generally we study this using the Faraday's first law and second law, amount of the product deposited. So ఇక్కడ కూడా according to Faraday's first law, amount of the coating solution or the film deposited on the tablet is directly proportional to the charge we are supplying, current or impulse we are supplying. So ఎంత ఎక్కువ charge difference ఉంటే, ఎంత ఎక్కువ charge ఇస్తే అంత ఎక్కువ coating material will be coated onto the tablet. అదే ఇన్ కన్వెన్షనల్ ఓల్డ్ మెథడ్స్ మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నామండి, బైండింగ్ కోటింగ్ సొల్యూషన్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ ని పెంచుతున్నాం, నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ కోట్స్ ని పెంచుతున్నాము, రైట్? ఆల్ దీస్ థింగ్స్ యూఆర్ డూయింగ్, బట్ హియర్ యూఆర్ జస్ట్ ఇంక్రీజింగ్ ద electric impulse. That's the difference. Okay. Next, packing, and generally tablets are packed in 3 ways, not 2 ways. Strip packing, blister packing, and even bottle packing. In US, we'll see a lot of bottle packing, right? So other type of tablets, lozenges would have died. So you know it, like Strepsils is one of the example of lozenges, right? So type of tablets, with chewable tablets, and all these types we already discussed. Okay. Um that's it about the tablets. We have discussed of the type of tablets. We have discussed about the classification of tablets. We have discussed examples and excipients used in tablets. We have discussed different granulation techniques: dry granulation, wet granulation, direct compression in the tablet. We have seen the videos of the equipment like rapid mixer granulator, like roller compactor and velocinator with tablet compression. Then we have seen evolution of the tablet, how to evaluate quality control of the tablet, pre-compression parameters and post-compression parameters. And the pre-compression parameter లో ఒకటి మిస్ అయింది ఇక్కడ, హాస్నర్స్ రేషియో అండ్ కార్స్ ఇండెక్స్. ప్లీజ్ నోట్ డౌన్ దట్. అదొకటి ఉంది. Pre-compression parameters and post-compression parameters. So pre-compression parameters, so we have seen flow properties, we have seen angle of repose, right? Whereas in post-compression parameters, we have seen weight variation, disintegration, friability, dissolution, right? So then we have seen about the coating. Then we have seen about the coating of the tablets. Coating and tablets lo em chusamandi. In coating, types of the coating: film coating, sugar coating, enteric coating, electrostatic coating, compression coating, and vacuum coating. And mimmallu which is the best in the film coating, because less time and less energy is used. But there is also a conventional old method I missed. It is dip coating. జిలేబీలు తయారు చేసే చూసారంటే ఎప్పుడైనా మీరు రోడ్డు మీద హర్యానా జిలేబీ వాళ్ళ, how he will prepare the jalebi and simply dip in the sugar solution. Allah, we will prepare the tablet and we will dip the tablet into the sugar solution. So that's about the dip coating.